All right, the real estate market is heating up, or is it? The real estate market is heating up. I'm here to give it to you straight as far as the real estate market update in West Michigan. Really important for you to know, and you're not gonna want to miss it. It's coming up right now. All right, hey everyone, I'm Vaughn, Greathouse, your local West Michigan real estate agent. I hope you're living great. It's a beautiful day. Today is March 30th. I'm happy to give you the update on the real estate market so you know exactly how to navigate through it, and you can make the best decisions as you're going forward with the information provided by GRAR and what I've been hearing as I've been in the market. I just had a listing that went $50,000 over asking price, at least $50,000, and had 17 offers on it. I'm going to show you exactly why that is and how that's happening in the real estate market. Let's hop over to my computer. All right, so I got my computer up here. I want to go over the housing market update so you're better equipped. You know exactly what to expect in this market today. Let's get into it. In February, we had 574 new listings. This past February. Last year, we had 696. So there's a significant change in what's happening in the market today. As you can see, as far as new listings coming on the market, there just is not as much. And we already had low listings hit the market. Now, this is interesting. Pending sales, February 2023, 648. February 2022, last year, we had 673. So those numbers are very close. The difference is we're seeing a lot of stuff that's off market. People are buying without homes hitting the market, people who know someone. And then those realtors are taking the stats and then putting them on the market as pending. I've had a few of those myself, and that's kind of where I'm specializing to get people into those houses before they hit the market, because a lot of people don't want 1,800 people going through the house, believe it or not. They just want a solid offer, knowing they're going to get the value that they want. So agents like myself are able to go ahead and put those deals together to make that easier. Contact me if you want any more information on that. Anyways, as far as the closed sales, we had 1,060 this past month. In February, a year before, 1,219. So we're seeing a decrease as far as the amount of closed listings. Now, the thing about the new listings overall on a grander scale, a bigger scale, we're seeing more homes in the market. You're talking about your Holland, your Rockfords, your South Haven, Grand Haven, Allegan, Saugatuck, Rockford, Grand Haven, Muskegon, all these areas in the metropolitan West Michigan, Grand Rapids area, we're seeing more homes on the market. What does that mean? We're seeing less buyers as well, less buyers that qualify because of those interest rates knocking people out of the game. They're not able to afford as much. So now buyers are taking their time. Meanwhile, other homes are hitting the market, and buyers kind of have their pick. They're becoming more, they're having a little more leverage, and the sellers are definitely feeling that. But overall, we're still at a lower point as far as listings in certain areas. So make sure you're keeping an eye out on that. Along with that, the average day on market in the West Michigan area has gone up almost double from February last year, which was 18 days on market. Now, February of this year, 2023, 31. So if your home's sitting on the market longer, don't panic. That's just what is happening in the market today. So that way you feel like, okay, this is going to take some time. We can breathe. You may have to do a few more showings than you would. They might be more spread out because there's fewer buyers, but those buyers who are out right now are ultimately, they're going to be a lot more serious. I'll bring my mic closer so you can hear me. All right, in local news, the Grand Rapids local news, for the first time since July 2020, most homes across the nation sold below listing price, but the Grand Rapids market remains warm. Something about this West Michigan area that people absolutely love. They're not going to give up, and that is definitely going to show in the Grand Rapids market through the list to sale price. Now, the list to sale ratios have declined since the middle of 2022 when we had those interest rates spike up, but the purchase prices are still 103.1 list to sell ratio. So we're still seeing those higher multiple offers on homes, even though we're not seeing as many homes hit the market. So year over year, we're seeing lower amounts. Prices are stable and people are still interested in living in West Michigan, even from all over the country. I get to talk to people from the YouTube channel. I got people from Illinois and Maine and Iowa and Washington and California and Nevada and Florida, people from Texas, all over the place, contacting and say, hey, you know, what's going on with Michigan? We know you guys get that water up there. You know, you got that good lifestyle and we love it here. So a lot of those people are thinking of moving to this area. So that's why I tell people, be careful when you're watching the news, because you might be looking at the national headlines versus your local headlines, which is where I try to point things out on videos like this, that you're able to have the best outcome when you go to sell in this area. Now, for other areas, you know, reach out or contact me. I can put you in touch with some of the better agents in those areas because I have different relationships. But the difference is knowing that this market is different than any other market, and it's its own, you know, its own beast. Now, on a national level, Zillow's forecast is that we're going to see a slight increase in home value. They had a value index which rose 4.4% overall. We're not seeing double-digit appreciation on homes where people are, you know, buying it for 200,000 and selling it for 300,000 in some areas the next year. We're seeing things more like buy at 200, sell at 220, 230, somewhere in there, 240. So these are different, the difference in what people are seeing in regards to getting a home sold year upon year, just so you know, and you're in a good place. What goes up must come down. These markets are cyclical and it's normal. It's just a matter of your lifestyle when you're going to purchase a house. Now, I wanted to point this out because according to Zillow, they have lesser homes, 4.3 million existing home sales right now compared to 5 million in 2022. So Zillow is also noticing the change in the market. And these do not reflect the recent turmoil in the banking sector and subsequent changes to the monetary policy. The banking system is in a situation right now where banks are shutting down. Interest rates are all over the place. No one knows what to expect, but take into account your lifestyle. I always have live great here on the wall. Make sure that's first and foremost. As you're moving around, just make sure you're in a comfortable place. Prices are going to go up. Prices are going to go down. It's normal. The difference is, are you in a position that you can afford the home? Are you happy with the home that you're in, whether it's a rental, a buy, a sell, whatever's happening? Just make sure you have a good strategy in place as you're making those decisions to move forward. Now, here's a good indicator year upon year since 1997, where we can see how the market has changed. In 2011 is where the market started to take off, and now we're seeing that plateau. In 2021, 2022, 2023, we're seeing the values that just kind of taper off. They're not climbing like they were previously. So just know it's becoming more stable, more normalized. And that's a good thing because it can't go up forever. So as far as home values, specifically according to GRAR, February 2023, 328,880 is the average. And then in February last year was 315, 332, which is a 4.3% overall increase. So your home hasn't dropped in value like you thought it may have, but at the same time, people are still wanting it. That supply and demand is still there. And if you're interested in buying or selling, take a look at your situation. If your equity makes sense, if buying makes sense, if selling makes sense, people are still buying houses. I literally, like I just said, had over $50,000 at over the asking price and 17 offers. That's not to go to show that we had 47 showings over the weekend, just because of the fact that people do want to do what makes sense. So do not be afraid. Get out there, get what you need to get, and make sure it makes sense as far as your financials are concerned. The market will go up and go down. If you have questions in regards to your specific scenario, I'm more than happy to help you out. I've helped hundreds of families. I'm willing and I'm excited to help you as well. Hit your real estate goals if you want to buy for the first time or the last time. I'm here to help you get it done. This is Vaughn Greathouse, your local West Michigan real estate agent, here to give it to you straight. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please message me, shoot me a DM somewhere around this video, click a link. I know I have one somewhere. Message me. I'm super happy to help. Until next time, we will see you on the next video.